dark and smoky room with your face reflecting bright green, brights and blues. You know I kinda want to disappear with you, but don't think that is what I would usually do. You know it's just like I felt the heat the moment he pressed his lips up against mine. Don't wanna fuck this whole thing up like I do every time. Burning through this silence, I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You know I'll fire in my heart, yeah. In the quiet, all my thoughts run free. So I drown them out at night with my TV. You know I got to try to ignore these thoughts that go back and forth inside my head. Should stop before I'm in too deep and I can't go back. Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You know I'll fire in my heart, yeah. Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You know I'll fire in my heart, yeah.
And good evening, folks. Hello, Kitty. How you doing? All right, so we are back with Lake for the third Saturday in a row, and hoping we can finish it tonight. Alright, so I was having a lot of problems with my controller last week. Seemed to be working okay so far tonight. But I did get a good amount of practice in last week using the mouse and keyboard, so it's a good possibility I won't have a problem using it again if I need to, even though I prefer my controller, especially when I'm driving. Alright, so let's check a few things and then we'll get started. Alright, so we're back and it is Friday of the second work week for Meredith. And let's take a look, see where it, wrong one. Which one do I do again for the map? There we go. Alright, so So we got a normal group of deliveries up north. Got a couple out here on the west side of the lake. And oh, we have a delivery out to her friend the lumberjack. We're going back to today. And going back to this little area down here where we delivered a couple packages last week, one of which I called basically the murder shack. We delivered a chainsaw there, of all things. I don't think we've been to this specific address before, but back to the same neighborhood. And nothing out to the west. Oh, yeah, we're going back to the dock side, the bait shop there. Another delivery there today. Okay. So this is Friday of the work week. I don't remember if Meredith works on weekends or not, because we started Monday of the previous week, but I don't remember if so I don't know if she's delivering Saturday as well. I know the Postal Service in real life here delivers on weekends. They deliver on Saturday for us with normal mail.
A very good morning, Providence Oaks.
So we'll see.
Neo, positive or pet peeve?
I wonder what it'll be today. Actually, no. Nancy, the floor is yours.
Yeah, Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm smoking in my store? If you don't like it, just leave.
Oh, that reminds me.
Thank you much, Nancy. And, well, if you're asking, it's not like people have other places to go besides the smokehouse that you call a general store.
Wow.
On to the weather forecast. Sunny in the first half of the day and some clouds in the second.
Speaking of which, that reminds me, Nancy runs the general store. We entered a photo contest last week, or at least we tried to. And we couldn't actually see the photos that we were supposedly entering. We took a full roll of film and couldn't actually see anything. So let's see if there's any results on that.
I'll be glad when I can close up the shop. This day is taking forever.
No, nothing else to say to us about that. All right, well, I guess we don't know if we won or lost the photo contest, but I guess we'll see. Who's that? Oops. So I guess our friend from the movie rental store is gone finally. BRB, okay, Kitty? Here? No? Hang on. So, where are we delivering? 401 Main Street. So this is 401. Isn't that 401? This is 403. Oh. Oh, 401's next door. I don't think we've had any deliveries here before. Interesting. have a lot more random pedestrians walking around than we did earlier in the game. Oh, that's who lives here. Okay, we never talked to her before. Looks like we have letters around the corner here, and then parcel around the corner past that. Alright, so what's next? Maybe over here it looks like we have a delivery. Or letters anyway. So I'm not sure which side of the street we're delivering here. This is 402 Pine Street. That's 403. Wait, did I say 402, right? Yeah. Six. Wait a minute, is this Kay's house? Her, best friend from, high school?
Driving
It is.
along the highway.
Hello? Friday delivery day.
Well, just call me Friday Delivery K. Okay, no, that sounded better in my head.
Someone's in a good mood today.
Yes, thanks for looking after Max and Gracie last night. You were a real trooper for stepping in last minute.
No problem. They were great.
I appreciate the lie.
So, how was the concert?
Oh, yeah. Man, Journey is so good. Those songs have been stuck in my head all day.
That sounds great.
I know, right? There's just so much cool stuff being created right now, you know? I mean, Journey was cool. I got to know them through Barry at first, but I tell you, if Prince or New Order ever came to Portland, I would sell my spleen for tickets.
One spleen, two bands. That's quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned Cyndi Lauper, or Run DMC, or Stevie Wonder. And before you go there, I know you're probably setting up a joke about spleens and Hammond organs right now.
Joke's on you because I don't even know what that means.
You know, music organ, body organ. Never mind. All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work, all that stuff. So much going on. And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just, you know, not even Barry is allowed to listen to my songs at this stage, to be honest.
I'd love to hear your music sometime. I'm sure it's great.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Maybe I'll hold you to that. I was thinking, I have a mixtape with some of my stuff, you know? Just something I've been trying out with my new synthesizer.
I'd be honored.
That's great. It's just something I've been playing around with Don't expect any fireworks. And hey, don't tell me what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of one, so I can get used to the idea of an audience.
Any special reason?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy crap, I just said that out loud! Dude! You are coming to the open mic, right?
Of course! That's great! Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
But act cool, yeah? No one else knows yet. See you there.
Sure thing. Back to my own journey for now. Haha.
Nope, ignoring that. Bye now.
Alright, so I'm actually surprised I recognized the house when we drove up to it. I guess I'd start and get to know the map a little bit. And let's see what else we can get her into today. Her social calendar has been filling up quite a bit since last week or so. See, that's a dead end, so we don't want to go that way. Excuse me. Welcome back, Katie. Whoops. Rip Katie. Alright, hang on a second. Am I in the right block? I'm not. The next block, okay. Not having much luck lately. Apparently not. I don't think anybody is. Alright, so we're looking at 106. Is that where we are? 105 First Street. That's the next one.
Here's your mail.
Alright, so that's done. We're done with this part of town, and I guess now which way? Guess we'll just go west again, I guess. Save the bait and tackle store or whatever for last, I guess. Let's see, so This is also a letter. Letters. Is it here or next? It's this one.
Here's your mail.
Oh, big rig coming through. Alright, so done with this part of town. And I could take this back road to go out to, I think his name is Robert, the lumberjack. We go to Robert's place this way. I could go either way, really. It doesn't matter. I'll stay on the road, I guess. But you know what? Last week, she gave that RV to the mechanic girl. I can't think of her name right now. I wonder if she has anything to say about it. She's not here. She's usually working on that car there, but maybe she's working on the RV now. No? No, the RV's here, but she's not working on it. Oh well. Alright, so we have what? Letters for Robert.
Meredith,
Hey, Robert.
how are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail.
Thanks, and likewise. Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada. Wait, What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments. It worked. The plan worked.
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
We need to celebrate this. How about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's. Or something else. On me.
Yeah, but last time you took her out, you were kind of a dud, dude. Are you gonna treat her a little better this time?
Ah, I
give it a
love
try.
that.
Great. It's gonna be fun. See you tomorrow night then. Gotta go now. The telephone troops need to know the assault can be abandoned.
Yeah, I don't think she has anything better to do on Saturday night. Did we gave him the mail, right? Yeah, that's right. He just read it, so. So I think she's going to see Kay's concert or whatever. I think they said Sunday, so. Sure, give old Robert another chance. See if he doesn't blow it again. Yeah, that one went up a while ago, Katie. It probably timed out. Here, I'll give you another one. Yeah, if nobody shoots at it when it first goes up, it tends to time out. Got one. GG. Yay. Got 7 of them, it says now. Yeah, I think most people have more luck with duck hunt than they do with bomb disposal. You know, I have to take a look at the bomb disposal, right? Well, that one's probably harder because you have 4 chances, right? So it's a 25% chance of getting it right. True, yeah. Katie, did you do any flying today on MSFS? Because I logged on to Flight Sim briefly a little earlier this afternoon, just checking to see if we had any updates. And I thought I saw you might be on. Whoa! Look at the big buck. Hello. Alright, so I guess we're delivering here. Actually, I have been here before, but I made a mistake when I came here the first time. I thought this is where we were delivering the chainsaw, but it was all the way at the other end of the road. You're currently flying. Oh, okay, right now you're flying. To Aberdeen from Belfast, then slowly working your way over to Hawaii. Nice. Oh, look at the, hey, is that more than one? Ooh, if I could just get a... See if I can... Wait a minute, I'm running on Windows Game Pass app. How do I take the screen? Oh, here it is, I got it. See if I can get a screenshot real quick. If I can catch him in frame. Oops. Try that again. Don't do that. Yeah, not as easy in Steam. Just punch F12 and it's done. It's a little trickier. There it is. In Windows. Alright, I have to take a look at this. Why is he, like, constantly walking around like that, I wonder? Huh. What plane are you flying? So that's where that douchebag who works at the hotel works. He will never talk to us. So there's the pier over there, or the wharf, or whatever they call it. Do I go this way? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I just passed the diner. I thought I had something for the diner. I guess not. Hold on. Let me check. Did I forget anything else? No. Mr. Mackey. I was just thinking I couldn't remember this guy's name.
Ah, the waxworms have arrived.
Excuse me?
I meant the package, Miss Weiss. It's my worms. For fishing. They're just in time. I'm taking a boat to the island this afternoon.
The island?
Oh, nice. A boat trip.
Hey, you can tag along if you want, like your father used to. But I'm not helping you with any waxworms.
Hey, why not?
Oh, really? Sounds like fun.
Okay, we'll show up here at 4 p.m. sharp.
Oh, tonight? Okay. So she has filled up her calendar for the weekend. She's going fishing tonight, and she's got a date on Saturday, and She's seeing her homegirl at a concert on Sunday. You know what? Before we finish our shift, let's take a walk over this side of the pier here. I don't think I've ever actually been over here. He's coming this way too. Okay. So he's got like 3 boats tied up here. I wonder if these are like rentals. Like, I guess he's running a fishing business, right? So yeah, boat rentals. Okay. No diving, no running around the lake. Can I rent a boat? Can I drive a boat? No? Oh well. Yes, I'm being nosy. Alright, nothing special. I mean, games like this I like to explore a little bit. You never know if you might uncover Easter eggs or, sometimes collectibles in certain types of games, things like that. But this one doesn't seem to have many type of things, built into it like that. So he said something about he was taking the boat over to the island. I don't remember seeing an island on the map unless there is an island like... I mean, he has to be talking about the middle of the lake because this is facing inside of a lake, so I guess this is an island? Like this tiny little landmass right here? I mean, I guess there is an inlet here for another waterway system. And there's actually one kind of toward the north also. So, I mean, in theory, he could be talking about something not on the lake because it looks like you can get out of the lake. But I guess we'll see. Hopefully something interesting. Alright, and this is for our shift. So we'll head back to the post office, and then I guess we're coming back and we're going fishing.
So, is this a quiet day, or does it always take this long?
Fishing requires patience. We've only been here for 2 hours.
And that's the nice thing about fishing.
Yeah, there's a fine line between boredom and relaxation.
I find it hard to relax sometimes.
Fishing also requires silence.
Requires? No, Holmes. I mean, you did invite her. Don't be rude.
Bert, can I ask you a question?
Do you like Maureen? That's kind of random. I've never even seen him interacting with Maureen, but let's see what that says. I'm curious.
Do you like Maureen?
We ought to be heading back home. It's been a fine day, and I thank you for the company.
Wow. What is with the men in this town? I mean, Robert was rude. This guy was a curmudgeon. Why'd you even invite her? Jesus.
Kay's tape. Let's have a listen.
Driving along the highway, headlights light up the signs, thinking of what might happen. Radio keeps track of time.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
The contracts for the Addit 87 deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say to you, about you. You've been a huge part of the success of this company, and I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise.
Oh.
Significant. The only condition is that I need your commitment for the next 5 years. So, there it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
Oh, you know what? Half the way he started, I thought he was going to fire her. Because she didn't really do anything he asked her to do while she was on vacation. I didn't think he was going to offer her a partnership, so that's kind of a surprise.
This is a bit of a surprise.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff. Talk soon, Meredith.
But, 5-year contract.
Good evening, feline friends. Aunt Meredith's gonna keep you company tonight. Come here. Kitty. Ow!
Oh, I didn't realize that was the night she was cat sitting. I thought that had happened before.
From Angie.
Miss Meredith, I am so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks. I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway, I'll be honest. I'm still thinking about that kiss we shared in the car. And I don't usually dwell on these kind of things. So, feels special, Meredith. I hear you're going to the open mic night on Sunday. I wasn't planning on going, but I want to see you before I leave. I'm really anxious to find out what you've decided to do. Whether you're going to stay in this town, or go back to the city, or do something else entirely. And I'm going to be forward, as you know I always am. I'd like to know if little old me figures into those plans, somehow. So, anyway, I'll see you there, yeah? Love, Angie.
Alright, that's another surprise. I thought her friend left town there. Alright, Alright, so what day is this? I guess this is Saturday? Alright, so it does... Alright, so they do deliver on Saturdays, but they do the same thing here. Oh, I can turn the page on this thing. You know what? We've been playing this for 3 weeks, and I didn't even know that. So this is the first week she came. And so Monday, Tuesday, nothing really happened. Wednesday, she watched a movie. Thursday, she went to Angie's Planet, Mom and Dad's. Oh, that's when she had her friend Angie over. And then Friday, deliver movie box, meet with Robert. All right, so that Friday was the first non-date with Robert, and he was kind of a jerk. Or a klutz, or however you want to call it. And then Saturday, she went to... She just delivered movies, it looks like. And then, so this is the second week she was here. And then she went on a movie date with Angie. And yeah, she was supposed to be doing different things with her boss. She crossed them out on her day planner, but she didn't actually do them. So that's why I thought her boss was going to be pissed. But apparently not. Let's see what else. Tuesday. Oh yeah, so she helped Robert record the commercial that helped them stop them building the apartments that we just heard about. And then Wednesday, she smoked weed and drank whiskey with the couple in the camper. And Thursdays, she babysitted her best friend's kids, which they didn't actually show in the game. They just kind of did a fade to black. And then last night she did the cat sitting for the cat lady, which surprises me, because I thought that happened earlier. And then she's working Saturday, and then she's supposed to have a dinner with Robert. So she wrote that down as a dinner date, but the first one she just wrote it down as meet with Robert about paperwork. So, yeah.
Happy Saturday, everyone. It's time once again for a...
Theo, positive or that key?
Today's verdict is from Cheryl.
Hi, Jack. I went for a walk the other day and suddenly encountered a majestic stag. We looked at each other for a few seconds, and then he walked off into the woods.
Wow, Cheryl. I'm glad you could retell the tale. Stags can be dangerous. Today's weather might be dangerous, too. You'll need your raincoat all day long, and there will be a thunderstorm tonight. Back to the music.
Raining all day. Hey, there's a police car. It's only the second time I've seen police in this town. Police or sheriff or whatever they are. Alright, let's see if they have anything to say about the photo contest this time.
Oh, you're still here, huh?
That makes two of us.
When are your parents coming back?
Do you miss them?
What would make you think that?
Well, they're nice folks, aren't they?
Everybody's nice to me, because P.O. would fade away without this store.
You may be right about that.
A bit of appreciation every now and then would be nice.
Well, I better be on my way. So long, Miss Sunshine.
Still nothing about the photo contest. Alright. so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this area. 5 more anyway. Which one? 302. All right, 207. Here. Okay, so straight ahead here. I don't think we've been on this block right here before. This one, 104. Yep.
Here's your mail.
Hey, Vic. Wah, wah. Yeah, you got it that time. How you doing? Let's see where we are this time. Okay, where's my mouse? There we go. Doing good? Good to hear. Let's see. So we're going out to the typical neighborhood to the west, and then we are going back to the motel. And then what? Then back to the murder neighborhood. And we're going back out to the Reynolds farm. Okay, so which way do I want to go? Guess we'll go the same way. Ooh, Lake. Yeah. Have you heard about this game? Oh, you watched last week. Were you here? Okay. Yeah, I thought I was going to finish it last week, but we didn't, so we'll see what happens tonight. Rojo? Hey, caller. Yes, that would be me, Mr. Red, I guess. Let's see. 103 Vintage Street. How you doing, caller?
That's lighter than I thought.
Good, how are you? Doing good.
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
So I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Is that a tree house? Hang on a second. I'm totally going to trespass on this property over here. Kind of been looking at some of these houses, since my suspicion is we're only going to be delivering mail. I'm thinking this is the last day I'm delivering mail, so that is a tree house. Except I don't see any way to actually get up there. A treehouse with no door. Okay. No ladder either, yeah. I mean, I would imagine they take the ladder down because they want somebody, you know, going up there whenever they want, but I at least expected to see a door. So, oh well. Closest, I really like how unique the houses in this game are. Like, they're all their own in a way. Yeah, you know what, Colin, it's funny you say that, because when I was just driving, you know, my route this weekend, I kind of only just kind of started noticing that. So, Oops. Big rig again. Vic says maybe too many birds flew into the treehouse. Yeah.
Here's your mail.
So I got my controller working again this week, but I'm using mouse and keyboard anyway because I'm still gun shy, I guess, about it stopping working again, and I don't want to be disappointed, I guess. But you know, it's funny. I'm driving with, you know, the keyboard WSED, right? And I mean, it's not that bad because this is not really an action driving game. But I know Andy, Captain Andy B, he has driven I don't know how many hours in Euro Truck Simulator with mouse and keyboard. And I'm like, how did Andy do this for so many hours? I couldn't do this. Wow, the sky is really getting dark. Look at that. Holy crap. But Andy has also just ordered a G29 steering wheel like me, so. Wow. The weather forecast did say it was going to storm tonight, but this is pretty dramatic. I didn't think it was going to turn that quick. Bus simulator weather? Yeah, it just started really raining today. Like when we started our shift, the weather forecast told us that it was going to rain all day, but then a bad storm was going to move in later, they said. So I guess this is it. Vic says you also play mouse and keyboard? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess like anything, you can get used to it, but, you know, after driving a wheel for so long, it's just hard for me to go backwards, I guess. Whoa. Oh, great. So our next delivery is the motel here. That means we got to share time during the storm with Mr. Video Games. He gets a parcel, so let me grab that quickly. Get the heck out of the storm. Vic says I do rely on cruise control. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, did you hear him sigh as soon as we walked up?
I'm busy.
Okay, good luck.
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my concentration.
You're welcome.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
I know the feeling.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Okay.
I know, right? So I get the impression there's some kind of way maybe she can break through to talk to him, but I haven't figured it out. I mean, because she's in the IT field herself. So I kind of thought maybe they would, at some point, have some kind of connection where she could help him. I mean, she's helped everybody else, one way or another. But I don't know, that dude just seems like a lost cause. And hello, I'm Young. How are you? Welcome. Maybe the game just made him an annoying rascal, yeah. Alright, so let me see. Where are we supposed to go next? Oh, I missed a delivery back the other way. Oh, jeez. Young says, doing good, thanks. Oh, that's cool. Man, I kind of hate to go back in that creepy wooded area in the middle of a storm like this. I really do. But don't know that I have any choice, so just get it over with, see what happens. The wood area, yeah. Nasty storm. Perfect horror scene, yeah. Yeah, especially the one house that we delivered a package to. I don't know if you were here that week, Vic, but the first week I streamed this, it was this really run-down shack, and we delivered a chainsaw of all things. So, yeah, it was a little spooky. Alright, this house looks nowhere near that spooky, so it shouldn't be that bad. You were here? Okay. Young says, busy day today, watering the yard, but it got done. Cool. Oh, I don't have any parcels for this address, just letters, I guess. You have a big yard, Young? Where's the mailbox? Oh, it's over there. I went past it.
These look like bills.
Yeah, but that house was just a little further down that road, and it really looked like a horror house. But when we went to deliver the package, nobody was home, so I didn't have to talk to anybody. Fairly large, and with it being so dry, I got to keep up on it. Oh, okay. I wonder what he used the chainsaw for. Yeah, I didn't want to stick around long enough to find out, you know. So, yeah. So, I'm young. What area are you in? Like, what region? Where it's so dry? Are you in the U.S., the U.K., East, West, you know, that kind of thing? You're in Colorado. Oh, okay. Pretty dry right now? You guys aren't in drought, are you? I mean, I would think with, you know, if you get a lot of snow out there, maybe you wouldn't be, hopefully, at least in drought.
Okay, fellow Providence Okians, it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Moe's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame. Enjoy some swell performances and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening. And maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Moe's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks. And I'll be there, too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs.
No one wants to see that color. Trust me.
Mail carrier Meredith.
Are you still there?
Hey, ADR. Thanks for the lurk.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Seen any ghost drivers on the way here?
Ghost drivers?
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Haven't seen them.
Okay, I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
I reckon.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
Good bit of rain noise, though. Is this loud to you guys? Hopefully it's not too loud. But welcome, ADR. Watching the Batman. Okay, enjoy. Yeah, I might check that out myself in the next week or so. SEM Young said drought is coming back, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Vic says, Katie went BRB. Okay, Katie. Vic says I should do more roulettes and less gambles. No, Color, like I said, nobody wants to hear me sing. Trust me, I cannot sing. And Vic says the rain noise is fine. Okay. Long load screen. Welcome, folks. I appreciate everybody dropping in for what we think is our last stream of late, probably. The game is rated for 6 hours. We've already played 8 hours the 2 weeks before this, 2 weekends before this. So probably finish it tonight, but we will see. Wow, this is really taking a long time to load. I wonder if it crashed or anything. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to take that long to load. It doesn't even take that long to initialize the game. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it crashed. Let me see if I can kill it and start over. Nah, definitely not good. Sorry, I'm muted. Alright, there you go. Now, I was just saying, it was kind of weird. I found a process that was running under the game process as a sub-process called the Unity Engine Crash Handler. And I saw that running the first time, and when the game didn't come back, and thanks, Vic. When the game didn't come back the first time, I figured the game had crashed, so I just killed the whole thing. That time, I killed the crash handler, and then the game came back. So it's almost like the crash handler, like, you know, for whatever engine this is, I guess it's the Unity engine, thought the game had crashed. But if I killed the crash handler, then the game came right back. So that's kind of weird. But you know what? Let me double check the map to make sure that we still have the progress. Yeah. So we made the delivery down to the cabins, and then we just made the delivery to the farm. So yeah, that was odd. But in any case, the game recovered, so let's continue. You couldn't just refuse to let the game crash. Yeah. Denied, right, Color? Yeah, that's really weird. I've never seen that before. Because, you know, sometimes you get an Unreal Engine crash. I mean, there's no doubt that the Unreal game crashed. I mean, you get the crash dialogue and everything. But this one, it was like Unity engine crash handler came up, even though the game, as you can see, is still running. So that's kind of weird. And it was keeping the game from loading to the next scene. So very odd. Alright, I think this is our last shift, guys. I think that is the end of her last shift. Well, probably the end of her last shift, unless she decides to stay here now that she knows her mom and dad are not coming back, or at least they're going to move to Florida. Anyway. Caller says, I just closed the Windows Explorer program somehow. So now literally cannot do anything. Ouch.
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
Are you happy it's over?
Only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
How much would you have won?
$876.34. Would have been a nice payday, huh? We're playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Nope. Hold the line.
Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe you're my lucky charm. Have a great weekend, Meredith. Oh, wait, this was your last day. I totally forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it. if you want.
Are you serious?
Of course. And it's a great job. You know what? Think about it and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff. Gotta run now. Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your dad again. How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Oh, hi, Dad. Well, it was okay. A nice change of scenery.
Great, but not something you do for the rest of your life.
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me guess. Mom wants to talk to me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom. I'm not sure, to be honest.
What are you not sure about, dear? Are other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it. Oh, hold on.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say, you need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great, thanks. I sometimes suddenly worry about things like that in the middle of the night. And it's not about the dryer, of course. I want you to be safe. And I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that. Oh, running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
I hope you don't think I'm a cheapskate for having dinner here. There aren't a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than Moe's.
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
Thanks, Meredith. You're such a kind person.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen. It's hard to pass up a juicy T-bone steak.
Excellent choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down with?
I think I'll have a... glass of wine.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks. Ashley, get the steaks out!
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
Yeah. Are you going?
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do? Announce the weather for next week?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
I choose not to believe that. Are you kidding me?
Jack? Really?
No, he's into comedy.
Oh, I was going to say, that sounds
Oh
ridiculous.
well, this is a good week anyhow.
Must be nice that the apartments are off your mind for a while.
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain kitchen helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
You seem a little stressed. Is it the upcoming open mic?
Why should I be stressed about that? It's going to be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Oh, no, not
Excuse
this
me, Meredith.
again.
This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law.
Stop blocking, Maureen.
That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome. It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy,
Wait a
the world
minute.
would be boring without her. Speaking of, are you gonna miss your daily delivery round?
Wait, so she gave him the blueberry pie that Meredith has been trying to get for 2 weeks and hasn't had one slice of yet. Good Lord. That's like you losing roulette, Vic. Or losing gambling, I guess. She can't buy a piece of blueberry pie.
It depends on who's on the round.
Oh, anyone in particular you don't like?
It's not right to gossip. So, I won't do that.
Ha, you're a better person than me. Oh well, small towns, can't like everyone. Can't avoid them either.
That is probably a good point.
Do you think you'll always live here?
Nothing's for sure, but I like it here. I needed to change towns after my divorce. Everything and everyone reminded me of her.
And how are you now? Have you gotten over it?
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Wouldn't be a bother at all.
Robert and Meredith, sorry to break up your conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Gotta set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for you, darling.
Thanks, Robert.
Don't mention it. You've helped me out so much. This is nothing compared to that. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom out.
Shame on you, Maureen. You didn't even feed him.
Not sure what would have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
Nothing. Glad it got sorted out just in time.
Sure did. For now. Take care. Hope to see you around again.
You too, Robert. Take care. But you're not leaving without a hug.
Vic says, looks like DOS.
Anyway,
Well,
I love
this is set in
town. You know I
1986,
do.
Vic.
So, I'm dedicating my last jokes to specific people here tonight. The first one's for Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "Ah, you're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go? Nah, says the man. Those stakes are too high. This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So, a woman's driving down the freeway, but all of a sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way. So the woman says to herself, one car? Why, there's dozens!
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about Jack, you hear? It's an open mic after all. It's actually time for a little break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Miss Jenkins, how are you? And how are the cats?
Fine on both counts, dear. Thank you for asking. So, do you like the hair?
Thank you, I'm muted. So, in 1986, when this is set, I was buying my first computer. And my first computer actually wasn't a DOS-based computer, it was an Apple Macintosh. But, you know, early computers way back when, probably not even as late as 1986, but they would boot into DOS. And then you would, you know, start a program from that, which is kind of which is probably what you were saying. Yeah, we had Apple IIs in school. I never owned one myself, but we did use those in school, in college at the time anyway, until the Macintosh came out. So Macintosh was, you know, revolutionary compared to the Apple II, but yeah, I did use both of them. But yeah, I bought my first personal computer in 1986, and that was a Mac. But, you know, DOS-based computers, they would start from a DOS prompt, in a lot of cases, then boot into a program. This was before you kind of had Windows, and really just before Apple's computers came with, you know, graphical user interfaces like the Macintosh, which is why that was so revolutionary at the time. So, yeah, if it looks like DOS, it's probably because that's what they did back then. You started from DOS and ran other things. So, anyway. But yeah, in 1986, that would have been my first computer, and I didn't buy my first, you know, DOS Windows-based computer till maybe, actually I'm not sure, maybe 1990, maybe? C prompt, dir CD, yeah. Yep. M Young says, I remember the Apple IIc and IIe, okay. Yeah, we had those, not when I was in high school, but in college we had Apple computers. So yeah.
Looking fine as always.
Thank you, dear. Pity it's quite the waste of time and money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
Really? What's the rush?
You see, my son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
Well, that sure beats getting a teddy bear in the mail, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, well, anyway, take care, dear. Now, where did he park the car?
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
Wow, he actually comes out in public.
I must admit, it's at least a little funny. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss to the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
Aw, poor you. I hope you'll be okay again soon.
I hope so. I can't even use my computer right now.
Guess who?
Jack Burton?
Aw, now I'm going to be a disappointment. It's just me.
Yeah, the computer crashed. You jinxed him, Vic. You called it.
Even better. Though I never would have guessed.
So, what have I missed?
Not much. Jack just did some comedy. But the final act is supposed to be the real showstopper. At least, that's what Maureen tells me.
Really? Well then, I guess I arrived just in time.
So, how have you been? Busy packing, I guess.
Super busy. Again, I'm sorry I didn't have more time to...
Hey, Angie. Hey, Meredith. Sorry to pop in like this,
Okay,
but I
Color.
just wanted to inform you I fixed everything on the RV. She's got a new radio, I replaced some wiring, adjusted windshield wiper speed. The raccoon is ready to go.
That's great, Lori. Thanks. I'm sure it's like she's brand new.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you'll see. Gotta go later.
An RV, huh?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. You know Mickey and June?
The hiker couple, right?
Well, long story short, I've somehow gained possession of their vehicle of choice, which, as Miss Young just described, is a perfectly adequate RV.
Oh, that's the
I'm
RV
gonna
we
use
gave
to
her.
motor right out of this sad
Now
little
she's
town.
got it.
So you're definitely leaving?
Absolutely. Come with me. I mean it. Leave this sad old town behind and go wherever we want to go. Free spirits, the way Mickey and June intended.
All right, well, decision time, I guess.
I have grown quite fond of you, you know.
Likewise, Miss Weiss. But at some point, you've got to give me a definite answer. You get that, right?
Look alive, folks. It's time for the final act. It's a doozy.
Saved by the bell, babe. I got stuff to do anyway.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl, and I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I am so proud of you, honey. Please put your hands together for Kay, everyone!
Why is she so quiet? Can't hear anything. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, I can't fix it.
Darling, this does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people. Another round of applause.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, it's good to see someone flourish. but I'd rather be home right now.
Isn't it fun to step out every once in a while?
Smoking a pipe and reading a proper book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
Bert, thank you so much for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did great. But ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
And now for an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now. In fact, she was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs. Kay's place. Kay's. We haven't settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause. And have some drinks with us.
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Em. It felt amazing. I was so super nervous, you know? Like, shaking and all that. I'm so glad it went well.
Not me, caller. I didn't win crap.
How did it feel to be up there?
Oh, it was so great to be performing again. It felt amazing. I'm all over the place right now. It was such a rush. I will definitely be doing that again. If they let me, of course.
Kay's place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kind of felt right this time. We haven't hashed out any details, as you might have noticed. But it feels good, you know?
That's great. I am so proud of you, Kay. You really have made a great life here.
Thanks, Em. I'd like to think so. Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly? Well...
Wait, I'm not good at this stuff, so I just want to say it was good to have you back these past weeks, Em. Really good. You just do what you feel you have to do. I'm just glad we reconnected. Promise you'll keep in touch, whatever the outcome, yeah?
Of course.
And remember, time marches
on. See ya, Kay. Thanks. For everything.
My lovely people, the time has come for the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for joining us, and there's plenty of food and drink to go around. I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
Oh, it was great. Kay was amazing.
You said it. Oh, that girl is so talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
Hello to us. Officially, anyway.
I'm still thinking about your news about handing over the diner. Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died. She probably thought I was joking half the time, honestly. I just want to give her the option. It's hers whenever she wants it. And if she doesn't, that's fine too.
Seems like a bold choice to announce it to the town like that, though.
Ha! You know me, hon. At least all the options are out in the open now, right?
So what's next for you? now that you're handing over the reins?
Well, to be honest, I'll probably stick around the diner for now, help out, and maybe I'll try my hand at something different on the side, you know? Maybe fix up some of those cabins in the woods, rent them out. Never too old to find something new to do.
No problem to ask, because I lifted them from a couple other people.
Are you sure? Sounds like a lot of work.
Like that ever held me back. How did things end up with Kay? You could tell me to mind my own, of course. It's just that that girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah. We really reconnected. And I'm happy we did.
Listen, you're two grown women. And if that's the choice you two ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around? Move back?
I think I have a feeling. Yeah.
Then you go follow that feeling, hun.
Thanks, Maureen.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Wise.
Take care, Maureen. Dear Meredith Weiss, thank you for participating in our annual photography contest. Your wonderful picture did not win the grand prize, but you are still a winner. The attached voucher gives you a 20% discount to our autumn course. Sign up today and never take a blurry picture again. David Gillespie, Photography for Beginners, Inc.
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe the weekend I had. Saturday, I placed a bet on the Angels, just like you said, and won. But they played again yesterday, and I let it ride, and then they lost. They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious. You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
Haha, Meredith. I guess you're right, and I guess I don't mind. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job, and that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank. But no, I'm taking it off. I'm leaving Providence Oaks again.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping to hear, Meredith. But I understand. What are you gonna do?
Well, actually,
A van? So you're staying in the delivery business? No, wait. That's an RV.
Yep, I'm getting on it, and I'm not sure where I'll stop. So, I guess this is goodbye. I'm gonna miss you, Frank. Thanks for everything. Try to stay out of trouble, okay?
Don't worry, Meredith. I'll be fine. Thanks for everything. Take care and drive safe.
And the V-belt is not in great shape, but it should last you another month or 3. The raccoon in all of her glory. Do you like her? Meredith and I named her.
She's pretty amazing, Lori. Cute name, too. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're very welcome.
I thought you really wanted to have the RV, Lori.
I wanted to work on her really badly. But now that she doesn't need any more work, Andy can at least drive her around. Since I don't have a license, and I'm not old enough to get one anyway.
I'll keep you up to date on all our adventures, promise. It'll be like you're right there with us.
I'm counting on it. Have fun on the road, Miss W.
Thank you, Lori.
Will you be back?
Probably. I made some friends here. I'll want to see them again.
Okay. Well, if you ever find yourself here again, come and say hi.
Sure thing. I'd like that. See you around, Lori.
Magnificent, isn't she?
Yeah, she certainly knows a lot about cars for a kid her age.
I meant the RV. But sure, Lori's great too.
So, you all packed?
Sure am. The big stuff's in storage. But I've got the bare necessities. Clothes, toiletries, and a whole bunch of videotapes. So, where are we going first?
Yeah, about that. I have one condition. I get to pick which movie we watch first.
Deal. I'm in the driver's seat, by the way. I've heard about your driving.
What have you heard? From who?
People talk.
When advertising exec David Howard, parentheses Albert Brooks, is passed over for a promotion and subsequently fired, he decides to change his whole life. He convinces his wife Linda, parentheses Monica Johnson, to sell their house and roam the country Easy Rider style in a Winnebago. Okay, forget this one. That's just not going to be relatable at all.
Nope. We've got nothing in common with those guys. I have another flick where a bunch of academics set up a ghost hunting business in an old fire station. That should be way more accessible.
Angie Eastman, have you seen every single tape in here?
Not all of them, but most.
Come on.
But I don't mind watching them again. In fact, I'd love to see them with someone who...
knows nothing about movies?
I was going to put it a little nicer than that. Someone who has unspoilt virgin eyes.
Virgin eyes? What are you, a poet now? All right, well, Lost in America will unspool before these virgin eyes soon enough. Tell me about Stand By Me. It's about 4 kids from Oregon, right?
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist. This new song is from our very own Kay Evans.
And Fiend, I think that's the end. Alrighty then. So the big final decisions came a little more sudden than I kind of expected, but I mean, now I'm kind of curious to see how things play out if you make some different decisions. So for me, I think the only reason I let her end up with Angie is because when she came to town, in my opinion, she didn't have a life. She was a working drone, right? Or what's the word you used, Vic? She was a like you were talking about the other guy, what a robot. To me, she was a nice girl, but she was, a working robot. And I have spent too much of my career being that same person. She had the chance to kind of, I guess, get rich, become a partner, and make it big in IT with her, her former boss and all that, right? But, I would have easily could see her staying in the town just to get away from that life, as long as she had somebody there, to be there for. So it was between Angie, right, and Robert, really. And to me, her and Robert, and maybe it's just the way I answered the dialogue, I just felt like her and Robert had no chemistry, ever. So I couldn't see forcing her down a relationship path with Robert just to stay in the town. I personally would have liked to see her stay in the town, because that's her hometown, kind of nice to get back to your roots sometimes, but to me, realistically, the way this playthrough played out, let me know if you guys disagree. I didn't think her and Robert had any connection at all. So, it just seemed like the way this one played out, her and Angie had a connection. So although realistically, I don't know if I would turn down a road trip, turn down a lucrative IT career for a road trip like that. That's a little frivolous. But I didn't want to be alone, so that's why I made those decisions. So let me know what you guys think. So, but yeah, thanks guys. The end. Welcome. And Das, so what you were saying before, let me catch up on chat a little bit. You were saying that you're going to totally lift the low-key redeems. Yeah, I got those really from a couple other streamers I follow. I think you know Spud Muffin, right? He has low-key high and buy. And also, so does Dangle. Dangle has low-key high. Well, he has a low-key high. I don't think he has a low-key buy. So like I said, I spent over the last week or so just kind of working on some of the channel point rewards. And also, by the way, caller, you used the text-to-speech wrong. So, for example, the way it should work is you just put in plain text. I think you put a command in. For example, it should work like this.
Try again, color.
Yeah, I think that's what you wanted. So, yeah. And Das, yeah, I've been trying to, yeah, Spud does have it, definitely. And Dangle recently added them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I just, because I'm streaming a little bit more consistently again, it just nagged me that I never really, invested in channel points. I just went and looked at other people's channels, just trying to get some ideas. So that's one of the things that I thought was kind of cool. And then Donna said, in the end, did you kill all the zombies? Yeah, I think we killed the most important zombie, Donna, which was her life-consuming, soul-sucking IT career. I think that's what we killed. And I can relate to that because that was killing me as well. So, yeah. Caller says, really wanted to emphasize the SIFA. Well, technically, those commands have a cooldown, but let me see if I can actually put another one in, because I think what you would want to do, caller, is... and also, thanks to the people who were exercising some of these things last night, helped me shake out a couple bugs. So I appreciate that, guys. Bang away on them. So what you might be able to do is... Oh, even I can't use it right now. Still on cooldown. Wow, and I'm the owner. Holy crap. All right, well, whatever. Let's see, what else did I miss? Vic said a couple other things. K definitely won, yeah. Also, Vic said, please fix those cabins. Which cabins, Vic? You mean like the ones out at the murder house? Yeah. Let me see what else did I miss. And I was just trying to be quiet, just so I didn't overtalk all the heavy dialogue at the end, guys. So I wasn't ignoring anybody. I just didn't want to talk over it. Caller says, I want to know what would happen if you just said no to keeping the job. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of paths you can go down with this, and there's a number of achievements with this game, and I only popped 3 of them. So I have a feeling I missed like a lot of stuff, that I could have done or triggered or explored, whatever. Dennis says also, wow, DB Cooper was in the credits a lot. I wonder if he has the money from the hijacking. Was he, Donna? I wasn't even looking at the credits because I was trying to catch up with chat from me being quiet so long. Vic says, and we killed the guy playing video games. Well, at least we got him out the house or out the office or whatever. But yeah, I think, like, for example, some of the people we raided last week who were playing Lake, what's our one friend? Dan, Can't think of Dan's full name. He's not streaming right now, is he? Let me check. But we rated him like the last couple weeks when we finished playing this. And he was on, you know, not his first playthrough, but basically he was going back through, you know, for achievements. And I can see why he's doing it now, because I feel like I must have missed a lot of stuff, you know. Because I only got 3 achievements, so. But, you know, I don't really play things, you know, to be achievement hunting. I really don't care that much anymore. But that tells me that there's a lot more interesting stuff, I guess, that you could have as outcomes or what have you. So, but anyway, that's, you know, something different. I don't usually play point-and-click adventures like this very often. I enjoy some of the people watching them, but this is kind of the first one that I think I've really played in this style. So, not bad. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a little slow in the very beginning, the first week we had it on the channel. Like Das asked me, she said, "How's it going?" And I said, I think it's a little slow for me, but I think some of the more interesting things pick up later as you kind of move along the plot. But yeah, I think I'm going to go back through just to play it a different way, just to see some of the outcomes that are, you know, baked into the game. I probably won't stream it, but it might be something I'll do off stream. So we're going to try to raid somebody new that I've never raided tonight. Jimmy Doubloons is currently playing Lake. Jimmy looks like a she, actually. So I'm going to throw a raid to her. She's playing Lake. I don't know how far along she is in the game, but a little raid roulette tonight. Fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully she doesn't mind, and maybe she'll appreciate the love. Shanks for playing. Shanks to you, Das. Shanks for helping me shake out the channel point rewards, guys. So yeah. So thanks again, everybody. So we're gonna raid. Did I trigger it? I didn't trigger it, did I? Good night, all. Good night to you, Katie. Good night to Katie's pupper. No, I didn't actually. Good Lord. Yeah, so thanks again, guys. Everybody have a great rest of your night, great rest of your weekend. I will be seeing everybody soon. So I appreciate the company. Peace.
Hi, I'm doing good. Playing some Lake. Getting to the end, I think. What have you guys been up to? No, I'm gonna take the RV. You guys just finished Lake? Okay, who did you pick?